Shotgun, the Bear Raid offense goes to work. Webb with a deep throw on the first try. Down the far sideline, ball is out of bounds.
And obviously with Davis Webb, we talked about Bear Raid / Air Raid offense, so they're very comfortable. The terminology is a little bit different, but they understand the concepts.
So Webb, the graduate transfer from Texas Tech. Remember his journey? Became the Tech starter, lost the starting job to Patrick Mahomes after he was injured. Throws to the near side, quick hitter there in the direction of Chad Hansen. Jake Spavital told us he wanted to do for this team was the tempo was going to be even quicker than it was before. Again for Hansen on the outside, but stopped shy of first down yardage.
Jalen Rogers, their best of the three.
Webb with plenty of time. Overthrows the receiver and almost intercepted. The defensive coordinator at Boston College trying to bring some heat here on Davis Webb. Webb gets the ball outside. It falls incomplete in the intended direction of Jordan Vesey. 15 for
Vesey is all the way back. You know Alabama will be.
You know, I was reading over the...
Now that's SEC versus ACC, and Florida State's trying to reestablish some dominance.
You know,
He's seen so well, and they do a great job. But he makes the lineman look really good because he sets up a ton of blocks.
He is fun to watch, isn't he? Chad Hansen gets where there were so many quarterback competitions, and we didn't know who the starter was going to be for these high-profile programs.
You know, normally I would say that would be a problem if you didn't know who your quarterback was, except with Nick Saban, not for him. Let's take a look at it. They finally get some pressure here, and I think almost this ball gets tipped. It's really scary when you hit your offensive line, balls up in the air. Just want to get it down on the ground. Live to play the next down.
Sorry, Coach David Manoa with the pressure for Hawaii. Webb goes right back to the air. They're tangled up. Referees are reaching for those flags.
There are fouls on both teams. Ineligible receiver downfield, number 79 offense. Pass interference, number 11 defense. Those fouls offset, still second down.
Of watching that this year, that's one of the emphasis points for the officials.
Webb throws near side, complete. Chad Hansen again on the reception.
In this game, so you wonder if there's some pressure on Cal, and as Hawaii keeps this game close, how the Cal team's going to respond.
Webb throws over the top, half-yard line. Under pressure, Webb throws and caught for a first down. Vitt and Wary. Sidestep. Brandon Singleton inside the 20-yard line before he's...
Quickest release possible are going to be a little bit slower than last year.
Going for it. And caught. Touchdown, Cal. Chad Hansen. Oh, fun if it is.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. Here's the ball's out really quick. Perfect placement on this throw. Fights the defender off a little bit, but goes up and makes a great catch. Comes down with the feet in the end zone. Tremendous pass.
Quick strike near side. Hansen well read, though. Nicely defended there. Webb with some pressure. Down he goes.
Nice job. This is just an effort play by Akateo. He's just continuing to fight, comes around the corner, and then just grabs his jersey really and finally just pulls him to the ground. UCLA is going to be really good. Washington is the surprise pick maybe of the league. And then Oregon, I think some people wrote them off after last year. Watch out, they got a chance. But I think the Pac-12, unfortunately, 5'11", 310. Now, that's a guy you don't want to take on in the blocking scheme.
Webb's going to go deep. And just a little too far out in front of Melky's machine. It was all churned up, but give him credit. They went out and tried it anyway. He said he thought they all drank about 1.5 gallons of salt water, but they all survived.
Where did a young man from Texas learn how to surf? Maybe he was trying it for them. And then find the guy that's open quickly.
Webb gets it away, finds the guy near sideline. That's going to be close to first down. Webb throws a little bit behind Rivera that time. Webb with time, he'll run and slide. Not a ton. 2 and 4 when he did not. That was was just his third carry of the game so far. The throw to the outside.
Year I was born. So that's why you spread people out, to create bigger seams to run the ball.
Off the hands of
They'll have the best, biggest, fastest, strongest athletes. You can run when people know you're going to run. You can throw when people know you're going to throw. If you don't, then if you put the little...
Picks up his block, throw toward the corner of the end zone. Defender looked around.
This is a pressure situation. This is the back shoulder throw. Pretty well executed, just great defense. Much before that.
Ron Brown with the hit that knocked the ball loose. Trey Watson. Is that Watson? No, that's Chad Hansen, who quickly makes the Bows pay. Certainly didn't for Hawaii.
Take a look at the top of your screen here. You're going to watch the receiver go out and block for the other guy, and then the ball is out real quick. They've got 3 receivers to the field. It's that empty set that we talked about. We're going to look right here. So you just go out and block, and that's all he does. Come back in, the linemen get in front, and they make the great block right there. And then there's nobody there. Once, because the other defenders had come out to cover the 3 guys down to the. Let's see somebody else.
Webb throws, crunch, but caught and held on to. The Golden Bears trying to make the most of this last minute and a half in the first half. Webb outside, caught. Hansen with a second consecutive catch.
That's your ally, the sideline and the clock here.
Flag going to come in on this one, and we'll check the penalty.
Holding. Number 19 defense. 10-yard penalty. That's an automatic first down.
Field, 47-yard line. That was a little bit of a... You know, one of the things I'm thinking about right now, I wonder how many of the Australian fans sitting in these grandstands understand what's going on with the timeout strategies and so on. Nice run all the way. And fires into the hands. Wasn't held on to. Tripped over his feet. Had
things like that.
Flag. Ball out of the reach of the
Offside. Number 44 defense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Out of the trips down low here. Webb's going to try and keep it. And powers his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The big fella just pulled the rest of them in. This is going to the right. You see, they're not going to block that outside guy. He does a great job right there, although he slips off the tackle. And Webb is high enough and tall enough, just carried the ball in. Had he pitched it, the other guy might have gone in by himself right here. But the nice scrape by the safety, though. So he did the right thing, and his own momentum, his strength, carried it in the end zone.
Over that shoulder on Damian Packer, the safety, and pushed his way through into the end zone. So 34-14 for Cal. Start the year. It doesn't pay off, and every time they're kind of down the rankings to start the year, here they come.
Well, I agree with you. I've seen that. I've heard that. I think this is the year they lay that to rest, to be honest.
This one, 22 of 34. A couple of touchdowns, no interceptions, 243 yards passing, and a few more. Bud Rivera kind of is raising his hands like, wait a minute, what did I do too? So Webb throws, and it's caught. And a big game for Chad Hansen continues as he makes up all the penalty yardage. Trying to bring some pressure from the edges, but picked up and into the end zone. Touchdown, and his first for Cal from Melky.
Off the edge, you see the pressure coming from the left side of your screen. Like I said, I think it was a slant and go, maybe a sluggo type route, because obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Bud Rivera with another grab from Davis Webb.
And I think that's one of the reasons, in addition to his obvious talent, that he's the starter.
Into the football office at 7 o'clock in the morning. Our first college football game of the season is being played on this Saturday afternoon. Cal quarterback Davis Webb still in, with his team having a big lead in the fourth.
Wants to see accomplished before he sets him down for the day.
Trying to find the end zone with Singleton, and it falls.
It's the twos that may have to be forced into action as the one later on due to injury. So I'd make sure that you get a chance here to play the other players, the quarterback, with some of the determination.
Off into the sunlight and caught for the completion as the 14th.
Certainly he and Davis Webb seem to be on the same page. That's where Webb wants to go when he's in trouble.
Oh, tipped away at the last.
And his 15th reception. You see it right here. Just throw that a little bit over the top. Nice job by the defensive back.
Set it up outside for Stovall. There's Muhammad all. Oh, he dropped it. He was all by himself.
Much more wide open than this. Here you can see it right there. You can see number 5 coming off the edge, was supposed to grab him, and he knew he had a touchdown. He was thinking about maybe what I want to do with the ball in the end zone. Got to kick.
Manager only came onto the job this past spring.
Did they tell him it was going to happen before he took the job?
Snowball. Down inside the 35-yard line with that one. Yes, that one involved as we have a Hawaii player that's down on the turf.
And all the rest of that stuff, because the reality is we get to do the easy part. The football game on the field, everybody's excited about. Everybody's excited about staying and cleaning up.
In Australia, Warren's been telling us how Super Bowl parties now are such a massive thing in Australia, as Cal's going to go into the end zone again. And a touchdown for Jordan Vesey.
Foot off the pedal. Keep the pedal to the metal.
Number 5. That penalty is declined.
Make it happen for UCLA.
Even UCLA at BYU.
Yes.
You know, on the road, and Provo's a tough place to play. A very nice story on Pro Kick Australia and the pipeline of Australian punters, and why these kids that grow up playing Australian rules football are so good kicking at American football.
Punters from Australia in both the NFL and college football, and they're some of the best in the nation. 100 yards now total offense.
Near side, Demetris Robinson will